Hello everybody and hope you are doing well. Yes, on your screen is Circuit Superstars. Just over a year ago, we finished Season 11 of the CSBS, and today, a return. We're going to be running sort of an IndyCar season. I know this is the GP car, it's the mantra, the 80s GP, but we're going to pretend they're Indy cars, and this is your lineup. Magdalena, Sugar Hill, Maple Ridge Reversed, Speedopolis, which is the Indy 500. We have Copperwood, Bullseye Speedway for our second oval of the season, Tilksport, Fonza, Renvort, and of course Thunder Point to close out. Here we go, a 10-race season, kicking off at Magdalena. We have the starting grid qualifying P2. It's on out front, the first pole of the season. We're going to qualify every single race, which is going to be a little bit of a disadvantage to us, just because I think the whoever the strongest AI is going to gather a lot of points just from poles alone. So we'll see how that goes. First hairpin of the season, and it gets bunched up back there. I'm very glad we're not back in the traffic at this track. Overall, this is a pretty good one for us against the AI. I have to take advantage of the good placement here if we can get it, because they struggle with this first turn for sure. And don't worry, it'll be made up. There's some other tracks. Oh, park the bus. There's some other tracks that I've really struggled against the AI. So it'll all even out. There's more disadvantages to us throughout the season than not. And coming in without practice, I am not super confident, but we'll see. We played over, I've uploaded over 100 episodes just of Circuit Superstar, so hopefully, you know, muscle memory comes into play. We get a nice run on Intanon, sneak up the inside. Oh, a little bit of contact. They get into our back tire, and they take the spot back. That was a nice little move there. I could not get the run coming out of the S. We are under pressure from Gonzalez, who almost spins us. Oh my goodness. I almost got turned around there. Overshoot the hairpin. Gonzalez, very aggressive. Is it possible Gonzalez has the strongest car in this tournament? Is it not Intanon? Oh, hang on to it. That was very, very close to that outside wall. Oh, pushing the tires there. Yeah, we're down to 34 on the tires. Or no, 79 on the tires, excuse me. 34 on fuel. And I haven't fully been paying attention in terms of how much fuel I've been using. I'm not getting the turn I want out of that. I'm a little out of practice here. All right, we might be hitting the pits this time by. Got the low fuel warning. I'm forgetting all the little things like paying attention to how much fuel you're using each lap and all of that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sofer. That was a hard battle. I didn't really want you to get a corner cut there. Sofer's staying out. They're going to go on a little bit of a different strategy. We're pitting this time by, though. Not the best stop. Not the best stop. All right. On to lap number 7. So it might be one more stop. Might be one more stop for us. So it looks like a 2-stop race. Sofer's in the pits now. I think that's going to be a disadvantage to them. Akamanzi's in the pits. Oh, we got a few. We had a few takers for that extended run the first time around. We'll see how it works out for him. Sometimes I remember in the past I would talk down on the strategy by certain AI, and then they'd end up having a better run at the finish because we'd have to take an extra pit stop or something. So I'll calm down and not throw them under the bus just yet. Chris Murphy, how the heck did you get to this lap? Unless that's an emergency pit stop due to fuel. In any case, though, we're trying to hunt down Intanon in P2. If we can get in their draft, it'll really help. Normally, I put down draft to 75%, but IndyCars are pretty heavy on the drafting, so I moved it up to 100. Problem with that is, if you are bunched up, which it looks like we're pretty spread out this race, but if you are bunched up and what you or somebody else gets disconnected from the pack, it's even more of a disadvantage when you don't got that draft. And that did not help our situation getting that corner cut. Some of the sloppiness from not racing in a long time in CS. Some C-Sup showing through. Feels good to be back in C-Sup, though. I think we needed a little bit of a break. 11 seasons of AI racing is a pretty good amount. I've been itching to get back in here. Ooh. Oh no, this fuel run isn't going as long as I want it to. Not nearly as long as I wanted it to, because we might have to stop again just for a little bit more fuel. I think I'm going to go full tank on this one. So we're going to lose a little time to Itanon in the pits. There's Sofer going long again. The AI are better at saving fuel than I am, just by default. The heck was that? That was weird. Oh, I accidentally flipped the right stick and it like stops them. Oh, I just cost myself so much time. I never knew that was a thing. I never knew that was a thing. Oh, the right stick controls the gas, the throttle. Wow. Okay. Well, that might have thrown our race away. All these races I've done in Circuit Superstars, and I learned a new thing that I could accidentally stop my pit stop by accidentally touching the right stick. So interesting. Gosh darn it. Where's hopefully they're stuck in traffic, because we came out in traffic. P11. I need to go in fuel saving mode. I think I'm gonna have to pit again. Itanon just took over the lead. I think we got a few pit stops going in, so we should get a few spots back here. Yeah. That pit stop gaff, which will RP as having trouble getting the tires on or off, really cost us. I'm afraid to look at the map at the moment in a 3-car battle with Gonzalez and Sofer. Okay, so that's P2 right there. So Itanon was... Oh, Sofer got a corner cut. Itanon was kind of running away from us anyway. So as long as we can get P2, I'll feel okay about whatever happened in the pits there. Costing us some time to them. Oh, and Gonzalez hits the pits. Interesting. So about 82 when we cross that lap. Let's see what we cross by with this time by. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong one. That was tires. Why do I keep doing that? Yeah, we're going to have a pit stop. Probably should have pit, but you know what? Not having traffic is kind of nice. It's going to end up costing me, though. I didn't have any draft or anything. Oh, that's definitely going to cost me a bit. That's definitely going to cost me a bit. You freaking kidding me? Just throwing the race away. Oh, man. Not a great first race back for Bearder Racing. Holy jamoli. Okay. Put some fuel in it. Get us to the end. That's not good. I gotta hope that there's some more pit stops. Can we at least get a top 5 back? I think there's a whole bunch of pit sequences still happening, so we should see some, hopefully. I gotta stop it. Please, people, hit the pits. Oh boy. 2 laps to go. Not sure where the leader is. We're gonna be freaking last. Y'all stretching your fuel. There we go. Let's not be last. Awful opening. We had a pit stop gaff, a wreck. I gotta try to salvage as many spots as I can. This is not good. Come on, out of the way, Akamanzi. Oh! Went from challenging for the win to just throwing this race away. And look at that Sofer, who stretched the first fuel run. Ends up the victor. I wonder where Itanon finished. So there you go. Sofer had the right idea early on. We finished 10th. Ooh. Intanon ended up 2nd. That's going to hurt. It's a 10-race season, though. We got time to recover. So after one race, Sofer, our leader with 20 points. Intanon did get the pole and the fast lap, though, so that gets them 2 bonus points as well. All right, race 2 of 10. We're at Sugar Hill, 21 laps. We tapped the wall in qualifying. Sofer gets the pole for race number 2, and we are back in P8 on the grid. Not great. We'll try to make it up. I almost forgot you can't spin your tires on the start in this game, so I should just have the gas down. Need some real concentration here. It's tough to do while commentating and also paying attention to this at the same time. I'm remembering it's not as easy as I think it is when I jump into these things. But not a bad start, though. Not a bad start. Up to P6. Gonzalez in front of us. I miss some Inkarting Superstars. Again, there's still like this Phantom update that's never been released for Circuit Superstars that I hope one day we see. It hasn't been said that we won't ever see it, but it's been a long time, and I hope we do see it. But I think stuck in limbo is the update that extends the standings on the left side. You can do it in Circuit Superstars, or Karting Superstars, and I think that's also in that update. So I really hope we eventually see it, because it makes commentary a lot more easy, for sure. And you can kind of see the whole story of what's going on. Gonzalez is a pain in my side right now. I can't seem to get around them, but they also hurt our momentum when we're going in the turns, and now Galanis is attacking us. We're going to slip under Galanis. A little bit of contact. That's okay. Gonzalez, please. I'm going for it. There we go. Got the pass done. Now that we've lost the leaders. Get back here, Diaz. Diaz having a nice run here. I don't think they were up there in the last race, if I remember correctly. Hashim had a great start to the season. Oh, Diaz was outside a podium. So that makes sense. Those two battling for a top 3 spot. And hopefully we can join them soon. We're finally starting to break away from Gonzalez a little bit. But that fuel window is starting to peek its head around the corner. Tires only down to 75%. All right. We're over 7 laps this time. So hopefully we can actually, stretch it so we only have one more stop. It's just like 3 7-lap stints. Down to 2, 1. Oh boy. I gotta watch that the next time we come out. 100% fuel. We're gonna have to just take our medicine and wait here. There we go. Yeah, that cost us. The AI just are able to save just that little bit extra fuel, and it really helps even in the pit stops. It's just less time they have to wait for everything. It's like what you see in the NASCAR pit stops now, because tires are so quick. It's more about like how much fuel can you save. So you'll see the strategy where people will top off earlier on or whatever, and then they have the short stop on the second stop. What the heck was I doing there? I don't know what that was. I started to look at the pits just to see what was going on, and little lapse in judgment. Let's try to make up for this quick so we're not stuck behind traffic for too long. Diaz went long that first stint, and it cost them. They were fighting for P3, and now they're back here messing around with us slot. And somehow we move up to... Oh, 4th in there, and I overshot the turn. I'm so out of practice. This is awful. Down to 85 now on health. Ugh. This battle is ridiculous. Gimme. All right, that's Galanis right there. Get away from me. Yeah, that's right. You tapped the wall. Sofer still out front. I did not see Sofer coming last race. Strategy worked out for him there. See if they can make it 2 in a row here today. They seem a little out of reach. I'm looking down at the bottom map, and those 3 dots are pretty far away at this point. That was not a good sequence of turns for me, and it gave Diaz the window to attack us once again. Nope. And I got the advantage for this turn. At least I did until I slid those tires, and now we're good. Oh boy, Diaz has some pace, man. Marco, calm down. Whoa. I'm not giving him draft. That's right. All right, we got pit stops this time by. Oh. Get off my... Wow, this is a tight battle. Galanis and Diaz absolutely going all out with us. All right, we hit the pits. I'm going to 100% once again because I just do not want to worry about fuel later on. Pretty good stop. It's just, again, they save so much more fuel than us that it was a shorter stop for them. We were dealing with some damage that stint. It slowed us down for sure. So if we can keep our car clean, we should have a better one this time by. And I know we're in 11th right now, but the pit cycles are still going. You can see there's a few cars in the pits down there. So we're going to gather a bunch of spots on this front straightaway as we roll back towards the front of the field. P6. I would have liked to be a little further up at this point in the race. Hopefully we can still have potential to battle for P4. Podium might be out of reach. Oh, there we go. Gonzalez hits the pits. We need to get around Diaz. We're pretty evenly matched in terms of pace, I think. A little bit of contact there. Oh, they got the advantage for turn 1. They're not giving us any space. That's it. I'm cutting your nose. Pushing us to the dirt. Oh, tried taking us out down the straight. Diaz ain't messing around. My goodness. Lap 18 to 21. Trying to make our way. Oh, no. The top 3 are out of reach. We just got to concentrate on staying ahead of Diaz. We're in points racing scenario right now. Just trying to stay alive in the standings. If Sofer gets a second win, that's going to be pretty tough to make up at this point without 2 podiums to start the season. 8 more races to go, though. A lot of things can happen. We should fare well at the ovals, for example. Typically fast at Renvort. So we got some places that we can make up points. All right, Diaz fell back a little bit. I don't know if they're saving or not or what. Last lap. And we pulled away from Diaz, excuse me. Anyone of that top 3 want to run out of gas or wreck or anything? You know what? They weren't too far by race end. About just under a full straightaway. We made up some time. So Sofer gets the second win of the season. We recovered a P4 after a little bit of damage there in the middle stint. After 2 races, we move up to P5. We did get the fast lap bonus point. That was nice there. All right, race number 3, Maple Ridge. Itanon gets the pole. Sofer P2, Hashim 3rd on the grid. We qualified 5th overall. Had a little bit of a wiggle during our qualify run, but made up for the rest of it and still had a pretty decent start. So we got to get around Diaz. We got to have a good race. I've known to have some pace here when I'm in focus and in it. Commentary, we'll see. But yeah, It's typically a good track for me. I'll try to do my best to have a halfway decent race. Oh, Sofer hit the wall and got into us. We're down to 93. Poor Diaz. It almost looked like their motor blew. They got hit so hard and just started smoking. So their race might be done. Sofer gets into us again as we almost clipped the wall. Oh my goodness. Are we down to 87? We are. Sofer's got a decent amount of damage already. That was a wild start. Galanis now up to P4. Slow him down, Galanis. Slow him down. And then Hashim, you work on Intanon. You two battle and slow each other down as well. They're just running away. They are just running away. I did not take that turn correctly. And look at the run that this little quartet got on us. Actually, there's 5 cars there. Oh, my dog is barking. Apologies. I need to run away from this battle. Oh my goodness. Get away from me. You're all dangerous. I think we might end up having to pit around lap 5. So there's going to be multiple pit stops in this one, and we might have to stretch one of those runs. Run a little slower just to save fuel. So we don't have an extra pit stop. We'll probably get the low fuel warning this time by. I'm not sure. I think so. Yeah. Apologies about that. I politely asked my puppy to not bark. We'll see if he listens. That slowed us down. Of course, I paused right in the middle of a momentum turn, but we're good. No. I'm going to pit. I almost decided not to, and then I looked down and saw 13 on my fuel tank, and I was like, nope, we're going to pit. I don't know if I can stretch a whole nother lap. We might just have to take that extra stop. Got to get to 100, and look how much time that cost us. The AI, oh, those trees are beautiful. The AI just saves so much fuel, so much more fuel than I do. It's a pretty heavy disadvantage. Not only in terms of, like, sometimes they can get an extra lap on a stint, but also just in terms of pit stop length. Ugh. Are we really? Okay, we're cycling still. Did we fall all the way back to P6 on that pit stop? For real? Or are there still somehow AI that have not pit yet? There's no way there is. I don't know how they would have made it that far. We got toasted at the end of that stint. Yeah, we need to get by these two. Gonzalez. I wonder if Diaz is on a different strategy at all, too. He might still be up, because he got so much damage, he might have actually pit off sequence at some point. All right, we gave Gonzalez a little bit of a chrome horn there. You don't get out of the way. It's got to happen at some point. This Galanis in front of us. Afraid to look because I don't want to mess up this little sequence here. It's like the most important part of the lap. Oh. Yeah, it is Galanis. Duh. We can put the names up now. Sometimes they're a little distracting. Sometimes I like it because it just helps with commentary. Oh, Gonzalez, thank you for backing out of that one. All right, pit stop lap. See ya. Ugh. I almost wanted to go an extra lap there, but I just think it's not going to work out. We'll try to pay more attention when I have a normal lap coming out this time by. Oh, I don't know why. I should have taken the extra lap. Well, we'll get 100% next time. There's no way I didn't get 100%. I decided to try to speed up my pit stop, but that means I also can't extend this stint. So, it is what it is. Itanon's in the pits. They somehow extended this lap. Or their pit cycle. Interesting. Yeah, everybody's extending this time. So we move up. That's a little scary. That doesn't make me feel good. Everybody's on a better pit sequence than us. We're going to have to make the last stint last the longest. Maybe we can hold everybody up if we're still ahead of people. Sofer's still out here. They're on our strategy, I guess. Oh, boy. What is happening? That was a weird... The field got real turned around during that whole... We got a few different pit strategies going on. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Everybody just using these curbs to swing their cars around. Just full-on black rubber. Oh, boy. And this pit stop's going to be a long one. I'm going to have to wait till 100%. And we're going to somehow have to extend it an extra lap and hope that we can slow down people. And I'm not too confident all of those things are going to work out, but that's a lot of things. And I don't think it all works in sequence there. The long pit stop might foil it alone to get to 100% fuel. Oh boy. It was a pretty good sequence of laps, though, for me. Pretty clean. Started making up time on Sofer. A little bit of tire spin here and there, but not too bad at all. All right, let's get to 100. This is going to hurt. This pit stop is going to hurt. But all those cars going by do have to pit once again. Oh, it's so slow. It's so slow. All right, we're out of the pits. We got a little bit of traffic to deal with. No one damage us, please. Just leave us alone. This is not your fight. Please pit, Palazzolo. Please pit. Please pit. Yes. Clean air. Although I would have taken the draft. They would have slowed us down. Okay. We're up to P4. Oh boy. All right, I need to save. And that was a pretty speedy out lap. But I'm going to get off the gas a few turns. It's going to slow us down severely. Can't save on that turn. Need this momentum. This whole sequence is pretty much you're on the gas the whole time around, so you can't really save as much. Right there, I coasted a little bit. Coasted. Coasting. Coasting. Who is still out? Intanon. Interesting. I don't know if I'm over-saving now. But doing this for 2 laps. I would love to get Sofer. Can we get Sofer? Low fuel. Oh boy. That's not too bad though. We had lower. I mean, it's the check's written. We got to stay out. I just got to hope that we saved enough to the point that we can actually get around this track once again. I don't think we're catching Sofer just because I got to... Oh, no. Go, 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 go. All right. I think we should have enough. 17 on fuel. Is Indy how did they do that? I feel like they saved so much fuel. We should have done this for 2 stints. I think. And it would have helped us out. I don't know. All right, 4 fuel, 3 fuel. Dang it, man. We almost got to the podium. Intanon, hats off to you for saving that much. My goodness. P4 on the day. Best lap went to Hashim, so they get that bonus point. And Intanon, 1 point away from Sofer. We're still in 4th place. All right, that's going to wrap up episode 1 of this series. 3 races in. Sofer's out front with 55 points. Intanon getting their first win of the season and only 1 point behind the leader, thanks to some extra bonus points as well. We got 7 races still to go. Probably about 2 or 3 an episode, depending on how long each race goes. But I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed seeing Circuit Superstars back on the channel. If you want to see more of this content, leave a like. Let me know in the comments how you enjoyed it, what you think, who you think's going to win the title. Subscribe if you want to see more. Till next time, peace out.